Hey, let me check that we're doing okay. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Alex? MX Dim, Hamburgers, Crystal X, Violet P. How is everyone doing? Also, Uncolot, Casaniao. It is a fantastic day today. I'm not just saying that because in Final Fantasy XIV I just sold a whole bunch of legend items for like 1,000,000 Jill each, and I'm like fucking rich now. You're finally on time for the stream. Well, welcome to the stream, Trap and Dark. It is going to be fantastic. I can already tell it's going to be great. I just ate, so I don't need to get up early because I'm getting hungry or something. Doing well, can't lie, that's fantastic. That's going to be our screen in just a minute. When we actually start rolling. We're going to get both of these today. It is going to happen. Right? Yeah, it kind of has to happen. Oh, first anniversary. We got Sumire and Kanai, but no Fuuka for the moment. Oh, it will happen, don't worry about it. I was gonna say if not now, then in the future, but they're limited, so it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get it at some point in the future. Actually, that's copyright music, so we're gonna have to not be able to listen to that. Are you planning on reading the extended story on stream? The thing is, it's fully voiced, so I might actually let it run. I probably won't read it because it's voiced, but maybe. We'll see how I feel after I've done all the other content.
記憶の光は消えたことがあるのかなってもしも灯台の光が消えたらどうなっちゃうのかなって永久灯台の記憶たちの様子がおかしいの 魔法少女が存在したという記憶が全宇宙から消えるかもしれない。
That's bad.
メインストーリー東大劇場編エクセドラクエスト
That felt pretty good because I think I was able to understand the entire text they just said.
頑張る
So yeah, if we don't do anything, the entire universe might be destroyed. But don't worry, we're here to save the universe. We're going to do it. We're not going to just let the universe be destroyed, because if we let the universe be destroyed, we can no longer roll for cute PNGs of characters. And then send him to die in battle. I've decided to use my 30k and go both of them, similar to A1. Ooh, nice. There is also going to be a Bomura rerun as well. Friends! Oh, Friends. Look at that, Friends. Well, you know, my friend code, there it is. I'm going to post it on... In the Discord, there is now. Hold up. Basically, there's now a channel for this. I need to say something. Hold up. But yeah, my friend goes on screen right now. If someone wants to add me, sure, go ahead. I'm gonna post it here. I'm gonna post my friend code in the other Discord as well. Remember to get your friend codes. There we go. I can also follow specific people if I want to. There's like recommended players. None of these, of course, have any set because you can't set characters yet for that. Are these all the people already following me? Is it what? Really? Okay. Okay, what do we got? What specific phrase you're gonna go crazy about? I think I know already what you mean. If you're gonna be like, oh my god, he's gonna go crazy about AQ being Alina. I've said AQ is Alina since the game released. Like, not as a theory, like as a fact, I said that AQ is Alina, like in the release version. It's interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to read it on the screen then. If it's really that interesting, we'll check it out. Are the anniversary rewards good? The anniversary rewards are extremely good. They're very, very good. You're gonna have to keep logging in every day though, because you're gonna get like a free 10 roll every single day, and after like 150 free rolls, you get a free 5-star, and you get to choose which one it is. Actually, that's pretty good. A block list now, the freeze contra rates. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but I hope it is. Hi everyone, and good luck. You got H2 Fuuka and H0 Sumire in 60k gems, and you just decide which limited to get with the medals. Ooh. You're gonna have a long time to figure that out, I think. I don't know how long that thing lasts. When Monogatari banner drops, will it share when it's with the other anniversary banners? Probably not. I'm pretty certain it won't. Etc. quest. The people who thought that it was crazy to say that AQ was Aina were the people that didn't actually read Arc 2 and post Arc 2 of My Record, which, to be fair, is only like 30 people in existence. But those 30 people knew that AQ equals Aina was always true. Those 30 people did. In etc. quest battles, Kyoku and magic levels are capped at specific levels. The level caps vary by chapter, so we have level scaling. This is Final Fantasy 14 now. This applies when a Kyoku's level or magic level exceeds the level cap effect. Ooh. There is a lighthouse that serves as a beacon for the souls of magic girls. One day, a girl who lost her memories wandered in. As peaceful days passed, a disturbance that threatens the memsparks began quietly creeping closer. Prologue, sensing myself. Oh, look, you can see this gonna scroll. Look at that, it's gonna scroll. The update is now? Yeah, the update is now. Because anniversary is indeed today, right now. They pull for a new breaker, just wait for a breaker twin from standard banner. The thing is, the current banner shares spark medals with, not like, Fuuka shares spark medals with Sumire and also with the entire limited rerun roster. So even if you don't get Fuuka, or you get her and then have some spark medals left over, you can then still use them in like other ways. So I guess you're not gonna lose much if you were to like roll for them. Like if you really need her for like your homo team. You think I should pull from your homos? I don't know your account. More specifically though, it's more so about if you think you should roll for the new Kyoku, because that's basically what matters. Also, my Link Raid team, by the way, it's a Sunsaka DPS team, which is really fucking good. I put a block list thing for the friends. I assume it's for not playing with them in link rates something? I don't know.
これ裂け目のせい？ああ、ただ今のはいつもより大きかったね。もしかしたら裂け目が広がっているのかもしれない。
広がっている。
大きくなったらどうなるの？わからないけれど、最悪の事態を考えれば灯台が壊れる可能性もある。
Yeah, it's possible.
僕の方で何かできないか考えてみるよ。ちゃんとわかるまで君は裂け目に近づかないように。いいかい？
Yeah, and if it randomly opens up, that's really bad. And Madoka and Ito had just randomly crashed into it.
近づかなければ大丈夫だよね。
Are you ready these two do well and then they make more story characters limited? I think this is a very special circumstance because they had to be the anniversary characters. I think or at least hope that all story characters going forward are going to be standard. Fuuka is so much better than Tsukuyo. She may be. I haven't looked at the break numbers yet. Like the break numbers are going to make the difference. All right.
ヨダカか。ヨダカ。私がここにいたの。永久には内緒だよ。
And to be fair, the lighthouse is. How big is the lighthouse even? Are there even many spaces to stand in the lighthouse that isn't close to the crack?
この裂け目って何なんだろう。大きくなってないよね。
お。
あ、また揺れた。あれ？この感じ。裂け目の向こうに魔女がいるのかな。
Sounds like gameplay.
もしかして魔女と戦えって言ってる？でも、あ、もしかしてヨダカ、あの時のこと？
That time? Break numbers wise, Fuuka outperforms Tsukuyo in actual battle. Just speed buffs and extra action ult. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
自分が何をしたのか理解しているのかな。遊んでて永久の絵を汚しちゃった。
Oh no, not the
人
paint.
の名作を台無しにするなんて全く信じられないよ。
Do we get to see it?
最近ゾクゾクすることもあまり起きなくて。
Zokisoku is also something that Aina used to say a lot.
ただでさえフラストレーションが溜まっているというのに。もう一回書くんじゃダメ？芸術というものをあまり舐めないでくれるかな。同じ作品を書くだなんて、そんなのは不可能だよ。そもそも君たちが汚したあの作品にはイレギュラーな魔女からしか得られない顔料を使っているんだ。
And who else was painting with witches?
仮に書き直そうとしたってそれがない限りできないよ。じゃあ私たちがその絵の道具を準備したらいい？
Is AQ secretly Aina? Could this be the truth, really?
はい。イレギュラーな魔女は記憶の窓に現れるのとは別物だし、普通では考えられないくらい強力な魔
Regular
女
witches
なん
sounds
だ
like a
よ。
new gameplay mechanic.
君
Let's
が
go!
平行世界の君と協力しても勝てないくらいにはね。
Even if we had 3 teams, so to say,
それこそ
with bonus buffs?
すべての記憶を引き連れて戦うくらいしないと天地がひっくり返っても無理さ。記憶の窓じゃないところにいる魔女。裂け目の向こうにはすごく強い魔女がいるのかも。この奥にいる魔女を倒したら絵の道具を見つけられる？見つけたら永久。
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for the crack. Let's do it.
裂け目に近づいたらダメって言われたけど、絵の道具を持ってきたらきっとにっこりする。それに私たちができる子だって見せることができるよね。
Adding add support eventually with the defense system. Yeah, it's probably gonna work similar to a Margaret would be my guess.
やっぱりすごく強い魔女がいるんだ。はあ、うん。不安だけど不安じゃないよ。だって私には記憶がいるから。
Exactly
みんなと一緒に
Just ignore the support.
頑張る。
Didn't know I learned anything from modern homo. Feels like a rude friend tells you not to do something, don't do it. Now I doesn't really learn that much.
人は反抗したくなる生き物だからね。彼女の出現とともに現れた謎の裂け目。そこに現れる魔女は記憶の窓の作り物とは違う。東大劇場の摂理から外れた魔女による呪いは一体どんな出来事を引き起こしてくれるのかな。
The interesting part, by the way, about how Japanese sentences work is because they usually have the exact opposite grammar structure and like the ordering of words than English or German, for example. And when you put that into subtitles, what happens very often, like I'm usually listening at the same time as I'm reading the subtitles and like trying to see if the stuff that I'm picking up from what they're saying links up with the subtitles. And what happens usually is that usually each voice line is like spread across two lines basically, like line 1 right here and then line 2 down there. But when they're actually saying it out loud, they're saying it in the opposite. Like she actually said curse first and then what is brought about second. But in the subtitles, because in English it's the opposite order, it says what is brought about first and then curse of the witch second, right? And that keeps happening in Japanese subtitles. That it shows in the that you hear it in the opposite order that it's written down in English.
嘘も方便とはよく言ったものだね。
System Rise Center with a new mode. I don't know if it actually was April 1st, but it will be soon. Which awakenings? The boss will awaken, will ascend, and transform into a new form once its HP falls below a certain threshold. The stats and the actions of the boss will also change upon transformation. Let's see what happens. We need music for this. Good thing I already have some music lined up. Let's just go with something random. Not this one. Not this one. Big wave! Okay, let's see. Let's see the witch awaken. Oh, you can trust Aina. You actually can. Like, that's not a joke. You can trust Aina past Arc 2, that is. There you go. Oh my god. It's got a halo! I'm not gonna hum the Halo theme song because it's gonna get this entire thing copyright struck. Let's be really careful with that. Okay, it is as you saw. It was very dramatic. It's getting even more dramatic because there's gonna be another transformation at the end of that in the new game mode. They have like a second transformation. Oh, Kyoko must make a stand in a world. What? Zeta Crisis. There you go. Not yet though, it's on April 1st. Look, Zeta Crisis Battle Future will be playable soon. Stay tuned. Yeah, we're not gonna have Zeta Crisis just yet. By the way, once I'm done with this story segment, then we're gonna roll for Sumire and Fuuka, so keep that in mind. Oh, what is that? That looks evil. Gotcha.
さっきの揺れ、すごく大きい裂け目の向こうに魔女が出てきたんだね。永久を驚かせたいし、内緒で倒しに行かないと。でもすごく嫌な感じ。強い魔力を。
We'll be fine, we'll be fine.
何を今さらおじけついているんだい。君しか向こうに行けないんだ。いつも通り君が倒すしかないよ。気づいてたの。東大の危機が自然解決するとは到底
I mean, there's
思え
like
ない
2
からね。
rooms in this lighthouse. It's not like you can do anything in secret, really.
言ってくれたらいいのに。仕方ないだろう。君の観察が楽しかったんだ。ただ今は黙って見守る状況じゃない。やっぱり戦った方がいいよね。君の東大を守りたいという
You
気
think
持
they could add
ち
limited
次第
banners
さ。
to the Mega Man? Actually, no, because then they wouldn't be limited.
じゃあ行ってくる。
Okay, next battle? That was fast. I'm not gonna look at the elements or anything because these battles shouldn't be too difficult even with the levels being pulled down.
一気に行くわよ。こんな手もあります。攻め時ね。
Pulled 2 Rens today and now she's A3, you can't escape her. Yeah, that's great. Ren is one of the best characters in the game. We love them.
サンタの魔力で。
That's the new event. The new event isn't here yet. It's gonna be on the 1st of April. This is just the new story.
ビッグウェーブ。さて、お茶にしましょう。
Ochanishimashu. More story. Yeah, that wasn't really big much. It was just some small familiars. This really doesn't look good, by the way.
ああ、ずいぶん時間がかかっていたよ。無事に戻。
Oh no, what is happening?
あ
Spell a good breaker? Yeah, but you need to use her in manual battle because auto battle doesn't know how to use Mel.
確かに、裂け目からは強い魔力を感じたけれど、
I have a guide video on Mel on my channel.
やはり強敵だったのかい。ドガーン、ズガーンってすっごく疲れた。それに記憶もいっぱいだから、いつもよりごちゃご
Now,
ちゃ
since we
で
don't
大
have the new
変。
game mode yet, this right here doesn't sound like it makes sense, but if you have the new game mode already, this will make sense why she's acting like this.
もしも記憶とお話ができたら、記憶の光で感じることよりももっとたくさんのこと
Sure,
が
let's bring them
分
here,
か
let's talk
って
to them.
魔女と戦いやすくなったりするのかな。うわー、真っ暗になっちゃった。落ち着いて、その場でじっとしているんだ。うん。
Where's the light switch? Find the light switch, please. Oh, there you
戻
go.
った。
Got Mel's EX from today, avoiding for months. Congratulations. And what weak ass team was that? Yeah, there will be us after a battle in the game mode.
永久記憶。
Sup?
記憶が具現化し、これはどう考えても一体何が。すごい。記憶が目の前に。どうして東大にいる。これからは記憶とおしゃべ
Yay!
り
Can it
魔
even
女
talk
と
back
も
though?
もっと戦えるようになるかもしれ。一緒に遊んだりして
Maybe they can only talk
友達
in
になれ
their
るかも。
in-game voice lines that they have during battle.
にっこりしちゃうね。永久。いやいやいや、にっこりしている場合じゃないよ。君、この状況を理解しているのかい。え？周りをよく見てごらん。東大が どこかぼんやりとしていて、本当だ。
Yeah, looks kind of purple.
灯台における光がどれだけ君は知っているはずだよね。記憶の光は魔法少女の経験そのもので、彼女たちが生きた証。それらが失われてしまえば、魔法少女が存在したという記憶が。そうだ。だから私は記憶の光を集めて守りたいって思ったんだ。記憶の光に何かがあったなら大問題だ。一度様子を見に行こう。
Does that mean we have to fight again? Yeah, it actually does. Let's actually use... This is my main team right now. As you can tell, it's pretty strong. So yeah, once again, to reiterate, once I'm done with the prologue story right here, we're gonna roll not just on Sumire and Fuuka, we have a whole bunch of rolls, and I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna have to wait 3 months for continuation of this, man. It's okay, because this is like the long, overarching story of etc. That, since etc. is gonna last for like 10 years, at least, this is gonna take a while to get through.
記憶の光が暗くなってる。それに灯台の外もなんか変。
Now keep in mind the lighthouse itself is in a pocket universe between other universes.
この調子ならそのうち記憶自体にも何か異変が。それにしても。
Did you do Nami's story event? I think that only unlocks at the end of the next main story, so it's going to take a long time to get there.
いや、少し違うか。灯台の外側にまで影響があるのなら。
What happened to Akuma Homura Jojo pose after every first skill now? That's just the animation for her field activating, which before didn't have an animation.
記憶の光が灯台が危ないなら。私が助ける。それは非常にいい心がけだね。
Oh, where shot the new girl? Yeah, that was in the event. Yeah, that was in the event. Yeah, I saw that. I posted it to Reddit actually. It's good to use as an attacker. Yeah, and it's fantastic.
試したことはないけれど、僕の力と君の力を合わせることでできることがあるかもしれない。
How to create barriers and levels. Oh, it's cool.
下からだ。行ってみよう。
She's the only tan-skinned girl we may have for a while. Unless we get Livia much earlier. Which we probably won't. That was not someone from my character. That is actually a completely new character. Making her the third original character from etc. After Sumire and Fuuka. Bonk. I may say for it might take a really long time for her to arrive, to be fair. She looked a bit unrendered. She looked like she was drawn by a different artist, is what it looks like. Which just happens sometimes. Some characters are drawn by different artists.
まさかここまで早く影響が出てくるとはね。どういうこと？さっきいつもと違う記憶の光を見た。おそらく記憶の光が何かに侵食された結果、こうして記憶自身にも影響が出ていると考えられる。それって良くないことだ。もちろんだよ。記憶の光は非常に重要で芸術的なものなのだから。
Wait, hold up.
記憶の光は非常に重要で芸術的なものなのだから。
Okay, I don't quite get the entire sentence, but I'm pretty certain she's talking about how artistically valuable the mem sparks are, which is not quite what it says here in English. But yeah, because I think she's saying it's artistically valuable in Japanese.
本来であれば何者にも侵害されるなんて許されない。だけれども、今その禁忌が犯されているんだ。
It's a Tosium all over again. Don't worry about it. I've improved a lot since the Toho stream, and the next time a Toho games comes out, I'll have to look up probably only 1/10 of the stuff they had to look up last time. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be much, much better. Like the new Battle OST, I haven't quite got there yet, but we'll get there.
僕らの想像をはるかに超える何かが起きているのは確かだ。永久、なんだか楽しそう。いや、興味深くはあるけど、楽しいことなんてないよ。何せ、この問題は東大の存続に関わる可能性があるんだ。
That sounds pretty bad.
すでに東大の外側にまで侵食が進んでいるのだとすれば、事態は一刻を争うかもしれない。急ごしらえにはなるけれど、僕が記憶の光へと通じるゲートを作るから、君はそれを通って変質した記憶の光の中に入り、何が起きているか探ってくるんだ。私一人。
Good. More gameplay.
僕はいけない。君がやるしかないよ。言っただろ。これは僕たち二人が揃ってようやくできる作戦なんだ。
Yeah, it's only like 2 people there. I mean, 3 if you count your cup, but it will take all of us to make this happen.
大丈夫。これまでにいくつも記憶の光を集めてきた君ならできるはずさ。君が記憶たちを救い、魔法少女たちを、そして東大を守るんだ。わかった。
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Does the experience Mario going to have any theories on what the corrosion is? It might be a part of the symbol which they might have latched onto Infinite Iroha from the time that they were fused, would be my guess. And that might have covertly infected the Magia record, which then the Magia record, of course, is either become part of or houses the lighthouse. Would be my guess, at least. But there's also speculation, of course. It's just a theory. No. Anyway, more gameplay. Here we go. Bam. Pose. The posing is important. That was swear words. Yep, that was sure swear words. How long is the prologue, by the way? Because I thought the prologue would only be like 2 or 3 story sections, but it actually keeps going. It must be close to the end, right? It's much longer than I thought. It's just... Is that a furnace? Or an elevator. With the Master of Magical begin the symbol witch? Yeah. Something along those lines, right? What colors we might get? Yeah, we might actually get the same collabs that we got in my record, but we also might get some completely new ones.
君には記憶がついているからきっと大丈夫。私を感じる。どうしたんだい？早く行かないと。ちゃんと記憶は持ったかい？
Yep, got them all in my backpack right here.
じゃあ深呼吸して。
So, Mami Maruka Sayaka has a 0.75% chance of each. That's the best it gets, right? I think so. Yeah, that should be pretty good. like chance-wise.
よし、
Let's go. Blonk. That was Sayaka.
はあ、ゲートはうまくいったみたいだ。記憶の具現化に、記憶の光に起きた異常、そして突如として倒れてしまった記憶。彼女が来てから面倒なことも多かったけど、もしこの状況が彼女起因のことならば実にマーベラスなことだね。
Marvelous. But yeah, this actually... I'm gonna continue once this is done. Whoa. Sadly, the next story chapter is not yet available. Next time on Manga, etc. Etc. Quest. Yeah, chapter 1. Releasing June 2026. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. Update coming soon. Coming soon. Update coming soon. Yeah. So what I was going to say is the fact that AQ says, oh, this could be Namaya herself doing this is directly what I'm saying in my theories. Like, my theories are that because my theory is that Namaya is the magic girl that became the symbol witch, and that the symbol witch in the Mag Record universe that attached to him, blah blah, did all the other kind of things, is the reason why the lighthouse is corrupted and why Mem Sparkle is appearing. Yeah, that all fits together. It all fits together. Like, this is exactly the theory that I had. It's all perfectly lining up. All my theories, like, I've had these theories since like the game released, and ever since I've formed these theories, like when the game first released, like a year ago by now, ever since then, the theories have only been proven more and more correct with every single update. Like, so far, none of my theories or anything about my theory has ever been disproven. It's actually insane that even after 1 year, all my theories are still entirely on point. Because I also said that the entire reason why Namaya is here is because her being the Magoka of the symbol witch is the entire reason why she would be the one who would be able to actually stop this infestation in the first place. Because it comes from the symbol witch. Is some Little Big Planet theory? If you actually got it, that would be insane. It would be, wouldn't it? Did that girl Namaya's stories know her before? She was the only one who seemed to recognize her. It seems so. But I think it's also, it also might be that this is simply a Kyoku that like the Namaya already knew about, like as a Namaya. I don't know how to put it, but it's possible. We'll see. Update coming soon. Oh, coming soon. Anyway, it's time for Fate Weeks. Think somebody have worth it. Thoughts between the two, I would say that overall Fuuka would be the better character, or like the more important character, to put it that way. But they're both pretty good. So roll for whoever you want would be what I'll be saying. Oh, we didn't get anything. Keep in mind, these are free rolls, so we got free medals, free progress towards a free 5-star character. Everything's free. Oh, look at all these gachas we have open now. Oh my god, that is so much. Oh yeah, I have stuff from the etc. pass because it refreshed like yesterday. She's the symbol. She would be weird if Namaya knew her. Clothing could be very modern. No, there's definitely something going on, generally. To be fair, we don't know exactly when the symbol witch lived, or like that character lived. Just that it was not in modernity, like long before modernity, but we don't know exactly when actually. Waiting for you. Oh, you would be fantastic. You in 3D would be insane. They have to make her when they add you, they have to make her as tall as she really is and not like shrink her down. Because she's got to be like an over 2 meter tall monster. We'll get for medals? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. Because I don't know. We'll see. No, we have 1 key from this. Let's do it. You think they will release a new Foster at some point? I thought we were going to get some for our anniversary, but it seems like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Okay. So we have the guaranteed as well. For 1,000 paid gems, you get a 5-star guaranteed. That could be like any Kyoku like in the game. Like most Kyoku in the game are in here. Right? Let me check. There's like very few characters that aren't in here. Yeah, so it's basically every single standard character plus these limited, which is a new Sumire and Fuuka. And then a whole bunch of seasonal limited are also in here. Only non-seasonal limiteds, like for example Marukami, Akuma Homura, and Bo Homura, are not in here. But apart from that, like they're all in here. You could get any of these. You could actually get Sumire or Fuuka from this, by the way. But with how many 5-star characters I have at maximum ascension, even like 2 limiteds, the chance I get medals from this is actually really high. It's like a 50% chance or something that I get medals from this. But you know what? We're doing it anyway. We're seeing what comes with this. Let's see what we got. Its half-P QP should be... Half QP should be starting with today's reset, I think. Okay, let's see what we got. Do we get medals? That's medals. Yeah. Like I said, it's like 50% chance or something that we're getting medals from this, which is really, really high. But it was only 1,000 gems, which is basically nothing. Okay, let's see what else we got. We could go for the exclusives on Swimsuit, but I'm going to wait for this to rotate. I want this to rotate to the first Christmas banner, which is Santa Sayaka and Krampus Kyoko. I'm going to wait for that, because that banner is insane. Both Santa Sayaka and Krampus Kyoko are like top 10 best characters in the game. They're probably up there as the best limiteds as well, so that banner is kind of insane. Which leaves us with these 2 goobers and the spin-off, the step up. So yeah, step up, let's go. It's only 3 steps anyway, but they're very good. Was that small balls? I didn't quite pay attention. It might have been small balls. Do you think Sim Kyoko is also going to be another special supporting monster? Probably. Could be anything though. Ooh, we got something. What is it? Come on. That's medals. Good enough. Okay, step 2, which has 5% 5-star rate instead of 3%. That didn't look like anything. Nah. That ain't it, chief. And here comes the final one. This is the one we're doing it for. 10% 5-star rate plus a freebie of a 5-star key. Although it says silver. Used for drawing the Sumire and Fuuka featured 5-star Kyoku guaranteed Magia key Fate Weave 1 draw. That is one long ass fucking title. Got Fuuka, and what medal do they help in or not? Got Homura without her all powers. You mean Muemura? Okay, let's see what we got. Could be something. Okay, that's at least one. Okay, we got one. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, that is good, because that's my first healer at Ascension 5. Now, I recently got like multiple Mitamas in a row, but that was off-screen. Like off-stream, I got multiple Mitamas in a row, and she went from like Ascension 1 to like Ascension 4 in like a single day. Now she's Ascension 5. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, now we have the bonus 5-star whatever thingy. Where do we put that? Is it like a special? There it is. So basically, we now got a 5-star guaranteed key on Sumire and Fuuka banner. So let's go. Mitama is indeed best girl. Oh, hello, Eikyo Nyoraka. So is Sumire an attacker? Makes sense actually with her personality. Oh my god, we got a 5-star. We got a 5-star, guys. Okay, what do we got? Could be a spook as well. Ooh, okay, that is medals. Like I said, draw again, even though there's only one of these keys in existence. We did get 10 points for that though, right? No, we didn't. I thought we did. That was something else. Wait, yeah, no, we didn't get 10 points for that. That was weird. Anyway, I guess it's finally time. Any hope for Felicia to be good again? Nope, that's never gonna happen. Time to actually roll for the first time on the actual banner. It's taken a while, but we're now doing our first actual rolls. Let's see if we're gonna be blessed or not. That doesn't look like anything. That is a min roll. But we're already getting a key from this one because we're already at 50 points with this one. Oof. Okay, we got a key. Now, Felicia will never be good. She has some use in PvP, but that's about it. Okay, we got one, even though there was not an indication on the animation. How can you do that? And we got... Hey, that's okay. I don't mind that. That is actually something that is useful. If it's no indication, I'm just gonna skip every time. The animation takes a while sometimes, right? If both are 30, well, it's not gonna be like that for me, I see. Oh, Yoraka, that's good. That could mean something, maybe, who knows. Can you remind me what happened at the end of the last Christmas Memorial story? Nothing much. Oh, we got one. Oh. Maybe even more than one. Oh, just one. Okay, what do we got? That is medals. Okay, we're about to get closer to 100. Okay, still nothing. This is the 100 one. We're gonna get the bonus with this one. Got Sumire and A2. Is she good? Yeah, she's fine. Still nothing, but here comes the bonus. We got the key now. Bonus Fate with single draw. So the way this Fate with single draw works is that there's now an 88% chance we get either a 3-star or a 4-star. But there's a 12% chance that we get the rate up. No other 5-star, just the rate up, right? So it's either 88% chance it's a 3-star or 4-star, and then 12% chance we get the rate up. As you can see, we hit the 88% chance, but, and this is the important part, that this bonus draw now continues. Every 10 roll, every 10 roll, we're gonna get that bonus roll we just got again, until we get the rate up. Only then does it stop. Did you go for Ascension? That's entirely up to you. You got Sumire, yeah, congratulations. Oh man, there's still some standard characters I need, so it'll be fine if I got those before Koton Nagisa come in. Ooh, still not good. Okay, here we continue. 12% chance every time now. Yeah, every time now. Every temple now we got another 12% chance. So, once again, another bonus. And once again, 12% chance we get it. Oh, we didn't get it. But it's okay because we continue to have a 12% chance every single time now, until we get the rate up. So after this 10 roll, we get another shot at the 12% chance for a 5-star. And that continues even if we get the rate up, or a rate up character, on their noble roll right here, by the way. Oh, we didn't get it, but here comes another bonus. Still nothing. That's gonna be so tiring after a while. That's fine. How often are you gonna do many rolls? Not that often, right? Ooh, reverse? That is a good sign. Aina again. It's still Aina. It's always gonna be Aina. Bonus, okay, another 12% chance. Give it to me. Ooh, still didn't get it. We're gonna have to roll another 12% chance. Now, keep in mind, this new bonus Fate Weave point thingy that we have right here is only on this banner. Other banners might still have the old gauge. Keep that in mind. But maybe they're gonna continue using this gauge in the future. We don't know. Sumire has a field too. Yeah, Sumire has the forest field. Ooh. That is something. Why did it show for Mel? Why did it show for Mel? Why did it show for Mel? Why? Why for Mel? I already had Mel. I think it's just my Ascension 5 even. Like, why for Mel? That is so out of left field. I know she actually has a bonus chance for this gacha compared to other standard characters, but still, you didn't have to give me the animation for it. Yeah, Kanai and Mel have bonus chance for this gacha, but that's still kind of a fake out. Okay, could this be it? Nope, still not it. I'm gonna continue rolling the 12%. For the animation, we'll only pay for rate up. Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, technically rate up. Oh, technically they're rate up, just not the rate up, but they're like side rate up. It's kind of weird. Let's go with forest. Oh. Okay, let's see what we got. By the way, even if we get one of the rate ups here, they're still gonna be on the bonus draw. It only took like 150. That's basically nothing. Now we also need the other one. Oh, on a fake out? No, never mind. That was a skip. Oh, there we go. Now the bonus Fate Weave could give me another Sumire, by the way. Like, I could still get another Sumire and no Fuuka from the bonus. And we still have to hope that the bonus actually gives us the correct one now. Here comes Sanini. Please not. Nice. That's quiet. But we still got the bonus draw. FQP event is on Tuesday? I thought it was tonight. I guess it's on Tuesday then? Interesting. Still didn't get it. We're about to get closer to the 200. We're only 10 rolls away. Okay, and another bonus. Now keep in mind, once we get the rate up from this, the bonus will end. Who gets my free 5-star and Mabu my magic cube seems I got 20 luck. Well, congratulations. Now who is it gonna be this time? You see feathers, that might actually be Sumire. No, we got Fuuka. There we go. 2! Oh! The new bonus kind of sucks. The new bonus is way better than the old one. What? We got another Sumire, that's pretty good. You see, you gotta play the long game. You can't just go for the immediate win. You gotta play it out. Be patient, right? And patience will reward you. And then eventually, you'll get the dramatic music cutout. But the dramatic music cutout is not as dramatic anymore when it happens for multiple animations in a row. Because then it just becomes silence. You'll sit in that silence. You'll sit in it. Might also be copyrighted music, I think. But yeah, the new bonus draw is like way better. Both mathematically and in terms of what you just get. Nice. Like with the old bonus draw, you basically just get a standard character and that's it. Sometimes you get the rate up, but most of the time you just get the rate up. Now you're guaranteed the rate up and the standard character. Both. There's an extra 5 stars, one of which is guaranteed to be the 5-star. It's just that it might take a while because you might just keep missing the 12%. But to be fair, if you miss the 12% on the old system, you're getting nothing. Here at least continues, and you will eventually get it. Yeah. You got 200? Yep. I mean, the spark coins for this are also for other characters as well. So why not? How's it going? We got A1 Sumire, A0 Fuuka, and we still have the bonus draw character to coming in, which is still not happening. The bonus draw is still not hitting the 12%. And we also have to actually get the bonus draw. So I'm both going for 200 because of other characters in the spark medals. And I'm also going for the actually triggering the bonus draw at some point. I'm going for both of those. And also, Fuuka is really good for my Akuma Homura, so I wouldn't mind if my Fuuka had some ascensions for my Akuma Homura. Okay, there we go. This is guaranteed to be either Fuuka or Sumire. And it is Sumire. I have an A2 Sumire now. Yay! And now we might as well go for the 200. But you see, now I don't have the bonus anymore because that was it. That was all. You're only getting 1 rate up from the bonus draw. Okay, and that's the final one. Now, I'm not gonna do anything more after this. Oh, we actually have 210 because of the bonus, but that's fine. I'm gonna roll also once the limited gacha rotates to the first Christmas gacha. I'm gonna actually keep rolling on that one and then get even more from the metal shop. So I'm not gonna stop at just 200. I'm probably going for more than 200. I'm probably going for like 400 or something together with the limited, because I think I want a lot more ascensions on like Santa Sayaka. Because Santa Sayaka at A4 is actually kind of fucking busted, like absurdly busted. I kind of want that. I really kind of want that. So I think that's what I'm going to continue for. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm actually just going to keep it like this. And then we'll see. Also, you see the 5-star Kyoku medal exchange for, I think this is the 150 free rolls. So after you've done 150 free rolls, you can select any one of these characters. I don't know which of these to select because I think I have all of them at Ascension 5. Mel wasn't, but since today is Ascension 5 as well, so apart from that, oh, my double Iroha and my Kaede are both not Ascension 4. I think they're not even Ascension 2. But I think aside from that, everyone else had Ascension 5. Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, that's actually not much I can get from that. Oh, I have to get this one. Hey. Okay, now there's something else. I usually do the score attack with my new characters. But the thing is, and this is the interesting bit, these two characters don't play well together. Like Sumire and Fuuka don't actually play well together at all. They really don't. So that's kind of interesting. Get A5 Ren or A0 up to you. I don't think that either of them is going to be like much more better than the other one. Oh, look at that. New stuff. Okay, but we are doing score attack. There are previous stories. Yeah, I know. But I need to do something very quickly. Hold up, just something very quickly. For experience. I was supposed to beat the score attack and people copy my team after it, so you're all welcome. Huh. Okay, but first we have to unlock the score attack. So yeah, both of these guys don't actually fight well together at all, which means it's gonna be hard if I want to like show both of them off together. We can't really do that. Unless I think it's like 2 separate teams, like 1 team for Fuuka and then 1 team for Sumire, right? I think I have to do like separately. Time to find big spending individuals to use as support, I guess. The support rental is not yet in the game, but it will be soon, in some weeks. I don't actually know when. Yeah, the kits are indeed meant for other characters. Like Fuuka is meant for right now Akuma Homura, and Sumire is meant for meant to be the carry for the general forest team. Okay, I don't know how many battles we have to do. We're gonna do the 5 battles as usual. Yeah, you can follow people right now, but you can't get their characters yet. How's your AI project going, by the way? Shrug. Okay, and then after this we can do score attack. So my guess is that score attack is weak to both forest and dark. Otherwise, the devs are trolling you. Okay. And they're also putting Aqua in. Okay, the Critic Witch. What does the info say? There it is. The boss increases defense based on its own magic value. Magic increases each time it is attacked, but will decrease by a certain amount whenever the boss or its minions break. Magic continues to increase while in break, so you should aim to deal as much damage again in as few attacks as possible. Oh. Okay, let's go. Check the team's news. Nah, I'm gonna do it myself. It's not about being efficient or optimal, because I need to show off these characters. That's what's important. I need to show off these characters. Okay, so with you I'm actually going maximum because you're an attacker, so you need the stats. Ascension 2 is pretty good. But with this we can go to 120. Why is that so bright? That's a bug, isn't it? And then we do 1. Why is that so bright? Is that showing what other people are going to? That's just weird. I don't know. It changed. No, that is a bug. Wait, I don't understand. Okay. This and then this. We have these. Even though we don't have any Crystallis yet, we're not gonna put any Crystallis in. We don't need Crystallis. We're gonna be fine. What attacker even needs a Crystallis anyway? Okay, what do we got? So we're gonna use this. I don't wanna... let's make a forest team. Fuck it, let's make a forest team. Is it a single target? Oh, Mel is perfect anyway. Because Mel breaks in low amounts of hits. So that actually makes it perfect. Tenebrous Arcana, that's maximum now. Good enough. So you're here. What else do we have? We're definitely gonna put in Mami. Wait, we have... It doesn't have to be full forest team. We can also use Aqua. Not like we have good choices for Aqua actually that would make sense here. No, I think it just makes sense to do this. Fucking Mabayu? Like, why not? Now, Sana would actually help with crit rate. We could also go... No, Sayaka counter would probably erase enemy magic stacks would be my guess. Sustainless and and Nemu. Let's go. Sustainless and go Nemu. Let's just see what happens. So we have AoE. Oh, you mean AoE breaker? Oh yeah, there will be ads. Well, I know exactly who we're gonna use. Let's scroll past. There it is. Okay. Well, it means we're gonna have to go with this then. Okay, what do we got here? We don't have enough crit to do this, so we do this. Speed, fine. Speed, MP. Speed defense. No, get MP. Fine. No sustainers or death sentence. We'll see how it works. We'll just check it out. We'll just check it. We do have Mabayu. Yeah, we do have Mabayu, so it might not be a death sentence. It may not be. Like, we'll have to just check. But it's always better to test before reaching any conclusion. This actually is interesting for this setup. I think the speed from this is too important. Okay, yeah, no, let's just see what happens. There's like that Rayfog boss. Yeah, we'll just see. If we die, we die. Like, it's not... We can just try things and lose horribly and then do other stuff. It's fine. We don't have to be perfect immediately. It's totally okay. No, not this. And then we try. Okay, there we go. It's quite absolutely rewinding to see the rolls, so he didn't have bad luck. It's fine. We got good enough luck. Yeah, we got 8-2 Sumire. It's totally fine. Okay, we're gonna get a action advance from this, so we actually do get both of our end turns. Okay, let's see what happens. I should actually maybe check exactly what they have. So this says okay, this one. So one heals and does this. The other guy does buffs. What else do we have? Damage increases with each passing turn. Increases duck damage. So yeah, Maui is probably gonna get blown up. Increases one. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Now sadly we don't have enough MP bonus. Could we have had enough MP bonus? Let me just check. We have speed here, we have this there. We don't have MP 10%, would that have been enough? No. 10% MP would not have been enough. The MP said before, yeah, it's pretty good. So if we had the 10% MP, we would not have had special now, but if we had 15% from this, it would be 6. Oh my god, I never actually did this math, did I? 60 times 1.15 is 69, nice. Which plus the... Yeah, no, that also wouldn't be enough. Wait, do we actually have some MP bonus? By weakened enemy. So the second one actually does 5 extra, but we don't have enough to take that over. So with the we still have 69, nice, plus 5, which is 74. So if we had the MP percent portrait, we'd be sitting at 74 MP right now. That's just sad. That is actually just sad. We would need the MP Crystallis and the MP Portrait to get to immediate special with 2. But that does mean that once we get hit, we are gonna be there. Oh, we're gonna have to get hit twice though. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, Mabe is gonna get smacked. Bonk. Bonk. And sadly, Ren's break gauge depletion goes down when she takes damage, so we're gonna have a lot less break gauge depletion already. Pinchi or chance. We need the skill points from this. This might be enough? No, it's not gonna be enough for an extra turn. We might break almost after this. Like, we have one dead guy right now, but we might actually break. No. Our Ren is too low HP now, so she's not gonna be getting her full bonus. With her full bonus, we wouldn't actually be that far away. That said, the boss did just buff itself with break gauge depletion down. Yeah, we're not quite getting there. Like, Ren's break bonus is really low now. Or break HP, I mean, it's really low now because she's lost her passive bonus from being low HP now. And because the boss has buffed itself and the ads. Yeah. I see. If I had bonus MP with Ren, would I have been able to do much different? So we would have the first special faster. But I still think we wouldn't have been able to quite get the break before then. But I don't think it's that far off. Like, I don't think it's that far off. If we had, like, Mabayu into double Ren, and then actually get the special at the end of that, and another Mabayu to double Ren plus special, that would happen probably before the boss hits the break gauge depletion buff. Right? That would probably be before the boss uses the buff. But are 4 skills plus 2 specials enough to break the boss? Or the ads? I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be enough. I think it would actually be a bit too low. Now, if she was Ascension 5, with Ascension 5 she might actually have enough break gauge depletion with her special to get there. But also might still be not fast enough. Other new limiteds worth getting, they're pretty good, but it's ultimately up to you. So yeah, ultimately we're not quite getting there. Probably Sana. We need the crit rate for Sumire, because Sumire likes crit rate. So it would make sense if we put someone in for crit rate to help out Sumire. So give some defense. Okay. Level up. Need to nuke Raspberry if one break and avoid dealing big damage to it. If you not add heal, but mostly because if you break, add the boss gains 3 actions. Interesting. Okay, my Sana has good stuff in here, I think. Yep, that looks pretty solid. Now, Sumire is not going to do that much damage because she doesn't have any Chrysalis, but whatever. Let's see. Is Sumire a good support skill though? Too? I think it was okay. I don't actually quite remember. Bonk. I need to crit as much as possible once Sumire gets her forest field up. That one needs to do a melee attack, no, melee, a normal attack. It's more similar to Akuma. I haven't quite looked at it actually. Okay, we got forest field. You can see the effect in the air. Now, crits from Ren, or general attacks from Ren, don't play into Sumire's kit. We still didn't get it? Oh. Am I gonna wait with this one? Okay, now it makes no difference anymore. Vollter Gefängnis. And there we go. We're not gonna use that one. 50% crit, 10% attack, 5% MP per crit. Support for attacker. It's decent. It's not quite enough though. Like, if you're playing a crit team, Sakurako support is still better overall. And you would only equip her on a crit team, right? I'm not just entirely certain. May as well? Just to look at it. And then we can put the feel up again afterwards. The boss can't even scratch us. Look at that. That's nothing. Sadly, Sana's speed is really low. It's a really long time for her to get her turn back. Look how fucking slow Sana is. The forest field is back. Now our barriers have run out because Sana is so slow that everyone else got 2 turns before she got another turn. And that is why Sana sucks. Because she's so slow that everyone else takes so many turns in between that her barriers just run the fuck out. That's just sad, man. The boss heals doesn't matter if we are one-shotting it. Or like one breaking it. That was buff removal. Should use this. Damage reduction. No, we need to actually do this, and now we can. So total left on storybook. Oh, makes sense. Sure. I don't know if we need to break all of them at once, but let's find out. I don't think we have the time for this. We need to kind of debuff them. These sides are still not broken? Really? The sides are still not broken? Yeah, this is not good. We did way too much break on the boss first. Yeah, we're gonna have to rebalance our break. Also, the barrier ran out again. I don't actually, never mind. That might have been something different. You didn't quite get there. Wait a minute. No, I can't do that. I just thought of a Aqua DPS team. But the Aqua DPS team... Like, I want to show off Sumire and Fuuka. And I can't do it if I play an Aqua DPS team, so I can't do that. Let's rebalance the way we're breaking the enemies. Why are they making their score attack so annoying? Because otherwise it would be interesting. Also, you don't have to play on the hardest difficulty. You can just play on lower difficulties. It's fine. So when we have single target attacks, we need to like spread those single target attacks out a bit left and right. Like here, do something like this. Do this. And then you attack over here. It's that simple. This is level 50? Yep, this is level 50. Oh, this one also has more to the center. Yeah, that's true. Also usually do score like 55 score. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, do this. Single target attack over here. We got action order down, we're gonna give ourselves action order up with this to sort of counter that. The 1k 10 something got swimsuit mummy. Ooh. Congratulations. Do you go for new girl or not? Well, it's up to you. Okay, the break bars are much more balanced this time, but once again, Sana barrier ran out because everyone else is way fucking faster. Yeah, thank you for getting your turn now, Sana. After everyone already got their shit kicked in. We don't need to re-debuff, we're fine with that. I mean, Sana needs like a bit more speed. I need to do something with her. I can give her a bit more speed, probably somehow. I need to re-roll the crystal stats. If she just had a little bit more speed, she would actually get another turn there, which would actually have everyone still be at full HP. Which would of course be kind of big. It would also help Ren, because, you know, Ren loses break depletion if she drops in HP. Okay, we need to rebuff our field here. We get a Sana ult. At some point we might get Rasa Sana from Manga Record. Once again we need to redo this right now. Okay, do this. Now we need to re-debuff. Okay, we're almost there. Do we have enough skill points? Nope, we don't. That's okay. Ow! We still need a bunch more. Okay, next Ren turn we have it. But the way we set it up, the next Ren turn should be it. If we get there, because once again, Sana left us to die. Why gotta be like that, Sana? Why are you leaving us to die? Okay, I need to break the boss with this attack, and I will. And then I can break the two adds immediately. So by breaking here, I'm actually cancelling the boss's second attack while also applying the maximum possible delay. That said, will it actually get rid of the buff? I don't remember. It does, okay. So this breaks the adds. Our mummy buffs, have they run out already? They are about to run out, but not just yet. Actually, does Sumire have her own buffs? Because she buffs herself with the skill. Where is it? Damage dealt 30%, attack 40%. Damage dealt 30%, attack 40%. I'm not seeing it. I don't think she has that buff. So she still needs to buff herself. I'm gonna have to do something weird. The weird thing being, we use skill into special while it's her turn. So we need the buff, and then immediately do it. Is it Christmas and Tsukuyo? Because I like Christmas then, but I might use Tsukuyo as well. Now keep in mind she doesn't have Chrysalis, and Chrysalis makes a really big difference. And I'm gonna get Sayaka maybe in instead of Sana. Because Sana is not protecting the team. She's just not doing it. And yeah, Tsukuyo does sound like a better idea. Okay, Sayaka. That's okay, that's okay. Gotta play Limit's company. Nah, I don't think so. Sana sabotaging the team? Sadly, yes. Will I do something? Hold up. Let me think. Let me actually check something very quickly. Because not having Crystal is on someone that's really, really bad. But maybe I can actually just do it. Like adds extra hits to Ace's boss defense mod. That's okay. What do we have? Just give her some Ace. Yeah, just give her some Ace, it's fine. Let's just do Kirika, I guess. Right? Let's just do Kirika, fuck it. This for speed? Yeah, this for speed. Yeah, hopefully you roll some good ones. They don't have to be the best ones, just some usable ones. That one's perfect. In fact, I want that somewhere else. Put it here and then attack 15. It's perfect. Also want that somewhere else. And then what else can we get? They don't do aim, but they do debuffs. It would work with debuffs actually. No, let's just do this one. Yeah, no. Heroic Grace is fine for this. There we go. Well, thank you for hanging out. That's, I don't know. Something that isn't terrible? Yeah, that's good. Just anything that isn't terrible and we're fine. Actually, HP might be good. Good enough. Actually, never mind. I want something more. Something more. Yeah, whatever, good enough. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. What does her A2 do again? When there's the buffs apply and increase speed. Yeah, that's good. We might... if I use Sakurako, we're not gonna use 5 skills before we burst the boss, right? We could. We could. Maybe? We could maybe do it. We're generally really low on skill, on crit rate, actually. Yeah, no, I think we need Sakurako and then use some skills to get the crit damage up. But I think the crit rate is too important for this. What else can we technically Fuuka makes enemies take more crits, but that's not good enough, I think, for this team. Or should we? Nah. No? Should we? Nah. Fuck it, YOLO, even though what I said earlier, we could just try it anyway. You know what? Fuck it. Just try it anyway, even though what I said earlier. I couldn't use Noya Madoka as a support for crit rate. You're entirely correct on that. That gives me a bunch more crit rate. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. At least an interesting score attack. We haven't done a score attack this interesting in a while. Look at that, instant special. Ouch. I got hurt. Okay, so we're gonna use a lot less skills on Nemu after this one. And Kirika's gonna help me out quite a bit. We're not gonna use the skill on Sumire just yet. We're gonna build some skill points now. So the thing is, once my barriers run out or get broken, Kirika can actually like take a turn and give me the barrier back, which is insane. I should probably wait with this special. I should probably wait with this special too. But that one can go. Girly X Goth? You mean like Pink X Goth? Because I'm about to break it to you, but every single lesbian pairing that has ever existed and will ever exist is Pink X Goth. Every single one. Madoka, pink. Homura, goth. Tart, pink. This, goth. It works perfectly. Yachio, goth. Iroha, pink. It works for every single one. Is Fuuka Tsukuyo power creep? Hard to say. I can't really say either way. Extra action! Shikatanai. You know what, fucker, she is a power creep. This is fucking insane, actually. This is actually really powerful, what the fuck? I was actually paying attention for a second, but yeah, actually she's fucking insane, what the fuck? Is Kyoko goth? To a degree, yeah. She fits in there. She's a punk. And punk is very much goth adjacent. Because punk is just colorful goth when you really think about it. It's 7% cheese, but you aren't going to get a Fuuka around you. You can get around to go. That is very much true. Sadly, it is, because why is Fuuka not standing like, what the fuck? Mondai nai. We should wait for this turn to run out before we do this. Yeah, Fuuka's actually kind of insane. It might buff itself now. It did not buff itself. Okay, which means this is not the perfect time to use this. Wait, did it run? Okay, there we go. They may have made them stronger to justify being limited. That would make sense. Okay. Can't keep going like this. We're really on skill points. Like they were weaker but just boosted. I can see that. Okay, I'm gonna keep this special. Okay, good thing I kept it because now I can reapply poison after this. Okay, we need to be careful here. Okay, we wait for this boss attack and then we go. Even with this we should be fine. Ah, never mind. Because of the break gauge depletion buff, buff, we can't actually break this ad now. It would break the boss though, because the boss is like at 0. Yeah, the most annoying part about this boss is actually this break gauge depletion buff. Everything else is not that bad. Okay, here we go. I think it gives me an extra debuff. Can we get a bonus from this if we do special and then skill? Is skill enough? Probably not, because she has a fuck ton of MP cost. Like her MP cost is insane. We're only gonna get one. But she's not fully buffed yet, so we're gonna have to do this and then wait for the next turn. Then I forget to break bonus as well. Target's getting 4 windows, 1 for sibling plus Isabu. I think most people are saying that actually it's only 2 windows. Yeah, I think the weak point of this team, by the way, is going to be Sumire because her damage is going to be way too low. Sadly. Yeah. Like Sumire's damage is way too low. She also might not crit. I don't think she crit the boss. I really don't think she crit the boss, by the way. Can I check? Hold on, let me look at the replay. I feel like she didn't actually crit the boss. Wait, where am I? February. That's not right. Which made it limited at this point? Yeah, sadly. Can you see? There's no way it only did a 700,000 damage to the boss. It did like 1.4 million to the ads. Are the boss's stacks really that high? Oh no. Yeah, I think the boss's stacks are just too high. Man. Sumire, you really ain't it. Like, I'm trying to show you off, Sumire. People do without crits before? Yeah. She might not have crit that time either. Like, Sumire, I'm trying to show you off. But Sumire, you're just not... You're not doing it. Really, you're really not doing it. Like, at all. Like, 700,000, even if it's AoE, it's like... It's terrible, man. We are gonna have to bring in... an actual team. Like, it's okay, we've shown off Sumire and Fuuka. Let's actually make a real team, okay? Let me make a real team. Akumamura. This is fucking good. This fucking Akumamura is whatever, man. Actually, we don't have to change much. Is the insane part. Now this team might still fail horribly. I'm gonna put this out there. Even though I just said let's bring in a real team, this team might still fail horribly. But let's just see what happens. This is just my main team. What the fuck? I'm just using my main team. This is just my main team. This is my main team. Fine, so this is my main team. Fucking whatever. People using Iroha. Sadly, my Iroha is only like Ascension 2 or something. Ow. Not gonna be like that. So we're still gonna worry about breaking everyone at once. But outside of that, I think we just go fucking ham. Give me the buff. Pose. I can turn off the special attacks now, because we're not showing off Sumire and Fuuka anymore. Sumire and Fuuka? What the fuck am I saying? Are you brain dead? Fuck it, Suzy melee. Change the healers all A0. All my heroes are really bad. I only got like a single healer to a high ascension, which is Mitama. That's it. Or at least I have one at high ascension now. We're moving so fast that we can't even let the boss's buff run out. Like, we literally can't let the boss's buff run out because we're just moving way too fast. Okay, we need to do this for extra stacks. Like, Ui's speed buff is really fucking good. Like, actually really fucking good. People underestimate Ui's speed buff. It's like 45% or something. Where is it? Increases speed by 30%, which at Ascension 4 is an extra 15% because of the Ascension 1. So this is 45% speed from this. That's pretty darn good. How much chance we're getting from anniversary? I did not do the math. Okay, wait for the buff to drop, and now we go. We need to refresh our field because it's about to run out. Now sadly I can't check how many stacks I have, but I'm pretty certain we need more. Okay, and now with the break giving us extra stacks, we should hopefully have enough stacks for when the boss breaks. I can't see the stack. I guess you cannot see your Akuma Homura stacks, because my Akuma Homura stacks are like far down the debuff list or like the buff list, and they don't show in here. Right? It only shows that you have some, but not how many, right? It just says Devil Sigil continuous per stack. How many stacks? Why does it show you fucking stack count here? I don't understand. Why do you just see the stack count here? You can only see the stack count on the buff bar, but it's not on screen right now. This is so stupid. I don't know why they did this. Yeah, Ui's OP as fuck. I think this one needs a bit more. Okay, I think we'll have to wait another turn after this though, because I don't want to break at this moment right now. Why do you put Tsuruno in his team? I don't think you do at all, because the enemy is not weak to fire, which means that your Tsuruno is going to take a lot of damage and will die very quickly. Do we need to refresh the buff? We can refresh the buff during break, it's fine. Sidekick, you mean as support on any buffer? I think now we go ham and break the boss and everything. Oh, look at that perfect break. Actually, the break might be bad because now we might get less stacks for Akuma Homura, but I think we're fine. Hopefully we have enough stacks to Akuma Homura. Like I said, I can't check now. This better be enough stacks to trigger the bonus turn. Okay. We got the bonus turn. Oh yeah, this fight is fucking over. This is what a real DPS looks like. The boss is just getting absolutely fucking destroyed. I would like more break bonus? But the thing is, I would like more break bonus, but this also raises the boss's defense. I'm conflicted. I should have rebuffed actually. Her buff might have run out. And this is gonna be the big one, although the boss might have extra defense now, I don't know. Look at that fucking damage. This is what a real DPS can do. Some people have preferences because it's X better by. Usually on whatever buffer gives the biggest damage bonus to the team. Which is, for example, Ui gives really high damage bonus to the team. Mabayu gives really high damage bonus to the team. Those are like two that I would definitely always put Tsuruno on. Yeah, so Fuuka is pretty good. Like, I'll say Fuuka seems way better than I thought. But Sumire, on this boss at least, on this boss, I feel like Sumire is kind of lacking on this boss. Mainly because there's just still... Like, you have to play like a forest team. But it feels like forest team doesn't actually work that well on this boss. It's like, it's just not really working out, right? Like Nemu's follow-up attacks give extra stacks to the boss, for example, right? Sana's barriers fall off because everyone else is way faster than Sana and takes way too many turns and then her barrier drops off, right? It's like, the forest team needs help. And the forest team also doesn't even have an unlimited attacker yet. Like, forest ain't it. Forest is having trouble. The forest buffer, Mami, gives a lot of turns, which means that the boss's magic stacks go really, really high very, very quickly. Which with other teams might not be much of an issue because my Akuma Homura, for example, just punches through and doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, the forest team, like, Sumire wants you to play a forest team, but forest team just doesn't fucking work right now. Like, forest needs help. Like, forest needs a lot of fucking help right now. It's just not it. Dark, however, Dark is fucking cooking. There are so many different, like, really powerful Dark teams you can do right now, even outside of Akuma Homura. If you do a cool Homura team, for example, oh, fantastic. Cool Homura team is fantastic. You can use so many strong debuffs like Kanai. Oh my god, Kanai is so fucking good. Fuuka as Breaker is so fucking good. There's like Tsukuyo also really good. There's so many good Dark characters. Ui, one of the best buffers in the game. Forest has Mami, and that's it. Like, Forest has Mami, period. Like, Kaede is okay, but Kaede cannot carry the fucking team. Like, Ui carries a team. Kaede does not carry a team. Ui does. Like, Forest needs help, man. Yeah. Dark has so many good characters, but Forest is still struggling a lot. Since I was 1 months ago, I can just aim for Ascensions. Yeah. If you want to. But it's not required. You could still just wait for a unlimited forest attacker to happen at some point, you know? Okay, let's do some skips. And that's all of the rest of the results. Okay. Now, let's see. Sakurako with... Sakurako surprises me. Because isn't Sakurako's special split between the initial impact and then the follow-up? Because Sakurako increases her follow-up damage by a lot. I feel like Surfer Sayaka would actually be the best choice here. or Akuma Homura. I feel like it's a tie between either Surfer Psycho or Akuma Homura. Surfer Psycho is harder to set up because with Surfer Psycho you have to set it up so that you actually have multiple vortex pops on the final hit, which is really hard to line up. But if you can line it up, I think you do way more damage than Sakurako. And yeah, like I said, Akuma Homura is also fantastic here. Ren only works on high ascensions, because on low ascensions he kind of gets bodied too quickly. And yeah, Ui is fantastic. Ui is like, you can't go wrong with Ui. Yeah, more like this. It's kind of what I expected. Does no one have a high ascension Surfer Sayaka? Is my guess. Just no one has a high ascension Surfer Sayaka. That's just sad. Where's my surface at? I could probably do decently well with Surfer Sayaka, but I would have to, like, getting, okay, it's not easy though, because like I said, you have to line up multiple vortexes to pop exactly on the final hit string that you do that kills the boss, which is absurdly fucking hard to set up. And the individual vortex pops might also add stacks to the boss. Like, that's like hard mode doing it with Surfer Sayaka. But I think you would be able to get like a really fucking high score if you could pull it off with Surfer Sayaka. Is my guess at least. But yeah, that's my guess at least. Okay. We still have the main story. Yay, we got some gems. Style tickets. The style on everyone else. Oh, there might be more styles with Monogatari, because in the original Monogatari collab with Magia Record, there were also, I don't think it was in-game, but there was some promotional art that showed some Madoka characters in Monogatari outfits that could possibly be added as outfits. It's not that likely, but it's possible. So I'm gonna wait. Look at that. A precarious prayer. By the way, yes, I did already read what Sumire's wish was, and I'm not gonna say it, of course. Oh yeah, that event is over, kind of, basically. I still have these orb medals on anything. We have fragments. I guess we're using fragments on this. I've already bought the important part. Oh yeah, no, wait, the fragment shop resets every now and then. Yeah, the fragment shop resets like every few days, every month. So I'm actually gonna wait with those. We could actually get some more grimoires. Actually, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let's get some codexes, maybe like 100 of them. But grimoires, I think, are actually about fine. Okay, time for main story. Special buff active. They're buffing you during main story again. I don't know who needs that, but yeah, you can do that. You can get buffed now during main story. The Critic Witch. You're certainly so much more quiet than what I saw earlier in that other story. Conviction or rejection of the rights are magical knowledge. Committed sins and a hidden resolve. A means of salvation without error. A cycle of hope with despair and negative comfort. Oh my god.
何かが始まる強くなったから前までの窓でさあその答えは
Okay, let's find out. Wow, the Critic Witch. The ground looks kind of weird, but apart from the ground, looks good. The Critic Witch, of course, it's Mel. You know what has to be Mel for this witch specifically? Oh, it's the fight music again. You hear that? Now, I may actually roll for more ascensions for Fuuka, but I'm not entirely certain about that. Maybe I will. It does seem likely that Fuuka will actually be kind of busted in PvP. Especially with Ascension 2. Because with Ascension 2, I think you get extra... magic? Let me check. It should be on the wiki already. Let me check if it's on the wiki. Of course on the wiki already, because the wiki is up to snuff every time. At battle start grants 2 magic. So you start the battle with 8 magic if you have Ascension 2, right? Which means that with the 6 magic you already have, plus the first skill giving 2 magic, that means that you then end at 10 magic plus enough MP to use your special. Which means that because you also get 60% action advance, that means with Ascension 2, you start the battle with an instant skill into special into skill. Instant. Because if you have 10 magic and use special, you gain a free skill on top of that. So in PvP, it's literally start the battle, skill special skill on Fuuka if you have Ascension 2. That is fucking busted. And keep in mind, that special will then... What does it do? Make the enemy take more crits? That's not that important. Grant an SP. Okay, that use that up with the skill. Grants MP to attackers? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, the rest doesn't actually matter that much. Increases own speed also doesn't matter that much. Okay, the rest of the bonus stuff doesn't matter. So you're not like getting any big buffs or debuffs for the team. Like that matter. But you are doing skill special skill on a breaker. So that's pretty good. Oh, and you are shredding enemies dark resistance, which I guess only matters if you have other people doing dark damage. How's the team going? It's going great. Unfortunately, just got Moonwater's EX Crystals, but got Psychos in the same run. Moonwater's EX is fucking terrible, but Psychos is pretty good. This gives Memorial after Universal canonical prequel. It's a canonical prequel. And if you found any plot holes or inconsistencies, then you probably need to use and find some headcanon that explains it for you, because it is supposed to be the canonical prequel, so it has to fit together somehow. But yeah, it's been going fine. We got A2 Sumire, A0 Fuuka. We might need to get more Fuuka. My third EX of the day. Oh, you can't complain. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Soon it will be much easier to get EX, by the way, because once the new endgame mode drops, what will happen is that we get rewards from the new endgame mode, of course, and those rewards include guaranteed EX crystals. So you can just give a character their EX with the rewards from the new game mode once it drops next week. It's gonna be insane. Sumire just kind of leaves after Mel dies or something? Well, you're gonna have to read the story to find out. I haven't read the story yet, so I can't really tell you. Someone on my YouTube news video said I wanted Kazumi to be the anniversary character. That would have been cool. I think people would still be mad. Probably more mad than they are right now, to be fair. Kazumi comes with a problem. I mentioned this in my news video as well. The Kazumi artist, not the author by the way, the artist, is basically impossible to be reached by anyone, and no one knows what the fuck is going on with them. And the developers kind of want to work together with them, together with the artist. But if the artist cannot be contacted or be worked with in any way, they might have to just say, we're gonna have to get a new artist in to work on Kazumi, right? If the old artist just cannot do it anymore. Let's see. We'll patiently wait for Kurue. Same. I really love Kurue. Yeah. Okay. Back to here. Nice. Ich bin gar nicht für Akuma Homelas EX. Gotten Kai, Mami, Saika, and Momo's EX instead. Well, at least you got those. At least you got some, you know. You gotta see the positive. By the way, how's everyone else's pulls been going, if you are indeed pulling? Because with the new, if you are rolling on Sumire and Fuuka, the new bonus should make it more likely that you're getting more rate-up characters in the long run. Like it is +1. The artist for Tadmaika was involved in itself, mutation, etc. The artists for both Susumu Magika and Tadmaika are both extremely active and actively talk with developers, they talk with the fans, they post stuff on Twitter, they make more art about their characters, right? They're extremely active. Gun, which is the artist for Susumu Magika, made multiple characters for etc. For example, Kokoro. Kokoro was made and drawn by Gun. And if you look at Gun's Twitter, he posts very horny art about Kokoro as well, because that guy posts a lot of horny art. And then Masugitsune, which is the artist for Tadmaika, also draws a lot of art, also a lot of very horny art for his characters. He also drew a manga record character called Yukika. Yukika is also going to be in the game, of course, at some point. And yeah, he also draws lewd art of Yukika on Twitter. But yeah, both Masugitsune and Gun also draw both lewd art all the time, and they are very, very active in the community. As far as Kazumi is concerned, though, the Kazumi artist is just freaking, who knows. My pulls went really well. You got Fuuka in 20. We first finish the step up banner, move on to the summer units. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's always good to have a plan before you start rolling. The step rolls were terrible. Somehow they always are. Like, I always get stuff from it, just not the stuff I need. It's kind of the problem. Because to not get anything on step ups, yeah. That's just how RNG goes. Now, Sumire is on first pull. Nice, congratulations. Lucky, lucky. What? Nice. Sumire A1 and Fuuka A0 within the first 100 pulls plus bonus rolls and 1 Aina on top of it. Nice. I've gone both JP, and Nagisa Spook, and EN. Ooh. I might have to log into my Japanese account, because I should probably get those free pulls on my Japanese account as well. I'm not really using my Japanese account. It's mostly just lying somewhere. If at any point in the future someone says, you don't know shit because you're a whale, and therefore with whale resources you can't really talk about how people that don't have whale resources play the game or whatever, I always need to have that Japanese account lying around so I can point towards that and say, I'm doing this shit on my free-to-play Japanese account. So yes, I do know what the fuck I'm talking about. But the thing is, I haven't played that account in like a really long time. So it's like really far behind, like really, really far behind. It's gonna take so long to go through all of the nightmare stages again. Like, I've gotten through most of them, but all of the nightmare stages have released since I stopped with that account. I'm gonna have to do so much catching up to do. I just can't be bothered. Mr. Pulse, how did rolls go? We have an A2 Sumire and an A0 Fuuka. That's in about 200, which is decent. I think that's about decent luck. Why fanfiction will show you lag and then becoming part of it, most friendship must forever come true. I don't know if it was like that for Masugitsune and Gun. I don't actually know what their backstory is. Like, the backstory is people. By the way, what is going on with the near future? So in the near future, what do I have planned? I have planned, although I don't know exactly how it's going to work or when any of this is going to happen, I have planned to make a new beginner's guide for the game. Now the anniversary is out and we get new content. A new beginner's guide. that is edited a lot more tightly. It's gonna be like a very short video compared to my old beginner's guide, which was like half an hour or something. But to have it more tightly compacted and more scripted and everything. And then I'm gonna do a similar video where I go through the history of the game's updates, where I basically say, okay, this is what was wrong with the game at release, and then show every single update that happened since then and be like, this update fixed this update fixed that, and this update added that, blah blah blah, to basically show how much the game, in my opinion, has improved and how much the devs have been listening to us since release. That's my goal at least. I make a video about that, and this should be happening. Both these videos should hopefully happen within the next 1 or 2 weeks, if possible. And then as far as my broader internet personality goes, within the next 2 months or so, I'm trying to see if I can do my look outside video. So on my other channel, because I have a completely other channel that has like also like a 4,000 subscribers or something, 3,000? I don't know. I'm also planning an about like 1 hour long, maybe 2 hour long video essay on Look Outside, which is a great game, one of the most underrated games that came out last year. So I'm still working on that. In fact, I've not done that much work because most of it went into etc. But I might like slow down my etc. stuff a little bit after the next 2 weeks or so and work on that Look Outside video, and then be like, I made a 2 hour long video essay on a cool game. I go really into detail, where I'm trying to be like a lot of other video essays where you like walk through the game's different scenarios, like everything that happens, while always taking a stop to be like, this is what this section really means in the broader spectrum. Like, why did the developer put this section here? Because I can tell you exactly that in Look Outside, with the very first big apartment that you go to, for example, it's the thief apartment. In the thief apartment, you would basically get this microcosm of the entire game, because that apartment teaches you that you can theoretically just kill everyone and not really find the deeper aspects of the game, but you could also just not kill everyone and actually talk to people. And if you do that, you will find new ways of interacting with the game, and by finding these new ways and trying to put the pieces together and finding out who these people are that you encounter in the thief apartment, if you will really learn everything you can about these people, you can then find not just a completely different way of interacting with the people, you can actually find a completely different ending to that apartment, where you actually recruit one of the people that in any other playthrough you might have actually killed. And so you find out by doing that you can not just, instead of just attacking and killing these enemies, you can actually talk to them, figure them out, and recruit them to your team as well, and create more friendships, right? And that all happens in like a single apartment, which is like a small segment. It acts as a microcosm for the entire game. And this is basically what I'll be talking about, but for like a really long time, for like 2 hours, I'll be talking about shit like that. Like, I already have it mapped out in my head. I just need to put it together. The problem is the putting together part. It's gonna take like months, like 2 months or something, I don't know. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm already gonna absolutely be doing the Look Outside video. It's gonna happen. Like, my brain is fucking exploding with Look Outside stuff. And there was the 1 year anniversary of Look Outside. It just this week, I think, or last week, where they also uploaded a video saying next patch is coming soon. And every single patch usually adds like 10 new bosses, 5 new areas, 3 new endings or whatever. So that's gonna be fun. Maybe a video about different strats for PvP. Theoretically, yes, but the problem is that PvP comes down so much to what you have on your account that I can't really do something general, right? Because it's so extremely precise to what you have on your account, down to like the essentials of each character that you have, that it's really hard to make like a general video about PvP. Will Fuuka support be good on Mel? Let me look up what her support is again, because I think I forgot about it. Breakage depletion, increase basic attack break bonus. That's just break bonus though. And all baskets increase on speed. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But I don't think it's much better than other supports, because you only get break bonus on a basic attack, which you already have a fuck ton of anyway, so it probably doesn't do much. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that great, but it's good. Like, it's good, but not fantastic or anything. How far are we in? 15? I feel like we're gonna get close to the end. By the way, one thing that I was hoping the anniversary would at least tease for the future was like a rework of how exploration works and how progress through the main story works, because right now you just have battle, 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 your character walks forward a bit, battle, your character walks forward a bit, your character walks forward a bit, again, battle, character walks forward a bit, right? It's like, there's not really much going on at all. And I'm not asking for free movement. I would actually just like it if there were less individual stages, but each stage was like a little bit of a maze, like an actual labyrinth with, like you have the walk around sections, but the walk around sections would have different branches you could go down and get lost in and maybe reach a dead end and then turn around and go somewhere else, right? I think it would be much better if the game's progression through the main story was more like that. You could still have overall the exact same number of battles as you did before, and you wouldn't even have to create much more like programming wise, like coding wise. It's basically all already there. Like you already have the ability to just walk through the area and have branches. You already have branches in the walking areas that you can go down. You already have dead ends that you then walk back from. All of it is already here. It's all already here. And there are screenshots from before the game released that showed a map on the top right that actually had like many different paths to go down. So that was already in the game at some point, but then they removed it. So, put it back into the game, please. I don't know what exactly the reason was they removed it, but I think it would be much better if it was back in again. I would really like that. Visual puzzle explanations. I would also like it, however, I can tell you that it's probably not a good idea to do that, because I need to remember that the average player of any mass appeal video game, though this one is not that mass appeal, but like gacha game generally as a genre is pretty mass appeal. Like generally any average player of a genre that is not primarily puzzle is not good at puzzles. Like, fucking terrible at puzzles. Like, put the fucking square block in the, I don't know, round hole. Like, the average player who doesn't play puzzle games, who is suddenly thrown a puzzle into their face, will crumble immediately. Like Genshin Impact has a fuck ton of puzzles, and so does Honkai Star Rail. A lot of people look up the solutions to those puzzles and don't give a fuck, or they don't even bother with them in the first place. And these really are like square blocks in fucking square hole puzzles in Genshin and Star Rail, and people still don't want to do them, like, ever. Not to mention that those puzzles are also really, really simple, like extremely simple. And if people already struggle with such simple puzzles or don't give a fuck, I can understand why it might not be a good idea to put them in your game. Unless you are specifically, of course, a puzzle game. And yeah, grid movement, Denisovich, is what you probably mean is like in the PlayStation Portable game, which is like a dungeon crawler type of game. I think that would be a bit much. I don't think we quite need that, but it would be cool. It would be cool, yeah. A friend paid you 20 euros to do the Genshin puzzle for— oh, come on. You know what they say. Money is money, dollar bills, y'all. I mean, if they're willing to pay money for it, that's pretty good. The only one yet from Star Rail was the Panaconi Clocky puzzle. Yeah, but like I said, I'm talking almost about the average gamer. The kind of gamer that goes to Reddit and complains that puzzles are too hard. Which, yeah, is actually the average gamer. And like I said, the Star Rail and Genshin puzzles are really not difficult at all. There's only like 2 puzzles in between Genshin and Star Rail that I think are like actually difficult. Or can actually be difficult, rather. One is the one you mentioned, the Pedagony Clocky puzzle. The other one that can be difficult sometimes, depending on what layout you get, is the one in Amphorios where you have to walk around and then the shadow follows you and mimics your steps. There are some setups in that puzzle style that are actually really fucking diabolical. But outside of those two, I don't think there's any like actually difficult puzzles in either Genshin or Star Rail. Moo, welcome to stream, Ling Gaming. You just didn't spark with your mic, mania, etc. What? Pose. When puzzle confuse you, just press button until it works. Sure. I mean, if it works, it works. Look, we've gone a really long time already. We must be right at the boss. Down there, maybe? Does it like to play? Sorry, yep, absolutely. You only started because you like the gameplay from etc., which is just started combat. Yeah, it's the exact same. And the thing is, Star Rail is basically just etc., but it has money. Like, you can tell that the developers have a lot more money that they can use. What can I do for pulls? Just play the game and don't roll. Unless you really, really want to. Like, absolutely need to. Just don't roll in other cases. Because that's how you get most of your gems. You get most of your gems by just not rolling and saving. That's how you get most of your gems. I could make a YouTube video about that, which is like the one tip they don't want you to know about. And it's just save. Just save. That's how it worked in my record. In my record, basically everyone was saving all the time. In my record, people saved until, like usually, everyone saved until you had at least 200 rolls, and only then would you even consider rolling on anything. Just because you like I said, I think the connection to the characters and story had me much more invested. Yeah, if you have more like resources, more money, you can also spend more time and effort on each character, both the design and the skills, and also the stories surrounding them, right? There's also something that etc. can't really do that much just because they are on maybe not a tight budget, but you can at least tell that they are on a budget. That said, they are doing pretty well with the budget they have. I'm pretty certain. Seems like they're getting a lot out of it. We should. I've been saying this for a while, but we should actually be getting close to the end. This stuff just feels really long. This just means this chapter feels much longer than other chapters. Just bought both passes this month. First time spending money in gacha, so I can keep them until we want the character. Yeah, if you're spending money on this gacha at all, just buying the passes is perfectly fine, because that's like you get the most bang for your buck just getting the passes. Oh, look at that. It's the Final Fate Bloom Gold in New God and Former Sister. Oh, good, you mean. She's fine. She's totally fine. Maya changed my life, so I'll always stick to my etc. Makes sense. How do people save have to resist the urge to pull every 300 gems? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. If it's something you have to practice, then practice it. Continue where to want to pull for the Halloween version of Aina Grey. You're probably not going to be able to make a strong team with that character. Apart from that, just make the same team you would for any other attacker, just off flame type, of course. Like Tsuruno, for example. Tsuruno's probably good. I want an aim they give a ton of Kyoko upgrade XP. You're gonna be swimming in so much Kyoko upgrade XP once you get to maximum level. You're gonna have so much of it. Well, the Nami version, I'm sad she's not a good character I want to go for because Aina's fave. If Aina is your fave, then you can still go for her and build a team around her. That's totally fine. Like, you will still clear content even with Halloween Aina, it's totally fine. But yeah, outbuilds are just like any other regular attacker, like, just increase her damage and attack, and like, it's not much you have to specifically look out for. Like, you could do a damage of a time team around her, but don't do that. That's a trap. That is a trap. Don't build a damage of a time team around Halloween Aina. Oh no, the server is getting hammered. Okay, we're fine again. Level 20 drawing materials where I have like no XP server characters. Yeah, if just like the game's maximum is like 140 right now, so I can tell you that every time you level up, you're gonna have to put in new experience gems. But if you have ever been at the cap for a while, that XP is gonna keep gathering. And the Mummy version of Halloween is fine. Like, she's really good, but she's a completely different type of character. Like, Halloween Mummy is a dark type debuffer for single target, but a really good one. You only spend on etc. pass on the occasional $20 or €20 for step banners because nothing else is worth it. Makes sense. I mean, it's totally fine. You don't have to go full on hyper whale or anything. It's totally fine. Just spend a tiny bit. It's much more healthy too. Not even final boss, area boss, really. So exactly what I'm going for. Okay, I don't want to waste my chance. You could still throw a few rolls at her if you like her so much, right? Like, if she's your favorite, then it's totally fine. She shares the spark medals with other characters anyway. Bonk. Pose. Gotta pose every time. I'll say if you roll for a character that you are a big fan of, that's like your favorite, I wouldn't say that it's ever like wasted gems. Even if the character's not good. So if you want to see the story bit, you're gonna have to actually play the story. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You're gonna have to actually go for it. Boats. Taking for Ultimate Madoka currently, so it's gonna take probably quite a while until Ultimate Madoka comes back though, because she just came back like a month or so ago. Get some Nightmare Good Fortune Witch, just gave up on this game for a while. Understandable. Oh no. Like a swimsuit or Sumire Sayaka, they're both extremely good. I would say Santa Sayaka is more overall good, but Swimsuit Sayaka is also fantastic. Oh, just comparing in August, but I'm gonna mobber you later. Like, Madokami might come back during the movie, that is, if she's even part of the movie in any way. Because, of course, the Law of Cycles has been separated from Madoka, so now they're two separate entities. But yeah. But if the movie comes out, maybe Madokami comes back, I'm not entirely certain. It's possible. Now, there's gonna be 3D cutscenes around here, but you want to see 3D cutscenes, you gotta play the story. Sorry, guys, I'm not gonna spoil it. You're gonna have to watch the story. Only for story readers. Psycho's value will increase with the new AoE game mode. Yeah. Although it seems that the new game mode is not entirely AoE, it's more like split between AoE and then the boss fight. But yeah, having a good AoE character might be really good for that. That said, we've gotten a whole bunch of good AoE characters by now. So it's not like a star for choice. Is it a fair share of mana sparks? Let's talk about the mana sparks. Yes. Tarinai. She was about to say Tarinai. I can guarantee you as well say Tarinai. Because that's what I could glean from the subtitles.
それにね、これまで走れ誰かが一緒に支えてくれたから一人じゃ走れないって気持ちもどっちもあってこれは Like how her hands just sort of appear out of nowhere and then shrink back into nowhere. Because where are her arms? Where are they? They just appear. 一人で何かにもがいてる永久強くなったって思ったけど私はまだまだもっと驚いたな君が感じ弱さを自覚してさらに上へというこれまでの窓で弱さを受け止め今弱さを自覚した上でそれはいいことなのもちろんだ君の言う通り君はまだまだ僕がいなければ灯台に光をそもそも自分自身が何も私は弱いだけどそれを弱いということは君には伸び強くなれる記憶の光を集めてああ今かどんどん高みを目指していけば
higher and higher and get stronger. Yeah. That's something we should take with us, of course.
じゃあそれにしても何者でもなかった彼女が自己のそれを成長につなげる実にエモーショナルだね。
Okay. We have a bunch of stuff to turn in because we did the like stuff, like here missions. Now, when Land of Fuuka starts, well, the best of my characters because I want to end those out. Land of Fuuka. Fuuka Landing. Fuuka Landing. It's hard to tell. I'd probably say whatever your Ascension 5 characters are, if you have any. Like, if you have any Ascension 5 characters, put them up. And it's probably going to be a good choice. Generally, that's the #1 choice for anything. Other than that, I don't think it matters too much. As long as it's high Ascension characters. Like, that's the #1 thing. Yeah, there's now special limited time missions here for the event, of course. And then there's special first anniversary missions. You want to do all these first anniversary missions, every single one in here, because they give you these medals. And these medals are pretty fucking important. So you can, by the way, just go here and see, oh, do clear floor 2 boss battle. You just click the play button and it takes you right there into the battle and you just click play right here, bam, skip the animation and you're done. A lot of my limiteds are A5, so I was wondering which ones are the ones you know best. It doesn't really have to be limiteds at all. Like, limiteds aren't necessarily stronger than standard characters anyway, so if you have a really strong standard character at Ascension 5, like Ascension 5 Mabiu for example, 100% put that one up. Like, I think that I would say that's the really most important part. Like, between limited and standard, it doesn't really matter. Just not a lot of people have them, so give them a chance to use them. That makes sense, however, in terms of, like, power level, if you have a low Ascension limited, it's not going to be as good as, like, a standard character at, like, a higher Ascension, so people might want the higher Ascension characters for, like, the lending, right? Because usually when people, like, borrow someone's support, they want to have, like, the strongest possible character. Like, usually, at least. So it makes sense that they would want, like, whatever your strongest characters are. Which is usually characters that have the highest Ascension. Okay. Play a match on Crystal's Quest. Oh. What is this? When pulling for characters, can you not go get through levels that get harder if you don't ascend the characters? What do you mean? Can you not get through levels that get harder if you don't ascend the characters? I'm not entirely certain what you mean. Can you like refresh that? Oh, it sounds so quiet. Oh, so serene and beautiful. Yeah, ascensions are not necessarily. You don't need ascensions to be able to beat the game, really. There's only some extremely difficult content that is mainly for whales, where you really need ascensions. Other than that, it's okay if you have low ascensions as well. It's candy. Candy is fun. Not quite understanding that one. Huh. Oh, bam! Bam. Powerful. Oh yeah, we can actually just kill this guy before we even break him. How's it going, Russ? Happy Madoka anniversary. Hey, happy Madoka anniversary, Fox Bullet as well. It's going fantastic. The new characters are great. The new story is a lot more than I expected. We're getting so many free rolls and Monogatari is on the horizon. It's looking fantastic. It is a great day to be an Etc. player. We had the new link raid, the I boss, like the second worst thing to happen. It's the weirdest one out there. I would say it's like the weirdest link raid boss that requires like some very specific characters. But link raids only are only around for like 2 weeks anyway, and we're gonna get a Walpurgisnacht in the second half of April, which is interesting. Whatever that Walpurgisnacht is gonna be like as a link raid. Did we have Walpurgisnacht as link raid before? I don't remember. Did we? We may have had that. I don't actually remember. Whoops. Absolutely anti-auto battle. I have a team that can do it, but yeah, you need like specific characters for it. One of them is Pluvia. Pluvia is actually kind of needed for auto battle against a Aichan. Because Pluvia gives... Because you gotta break the enemy multiple times, and you're gonna break the ads multiple times. And every time you break an enemy with Pluvia, you get a heal. And that actually helps a lot. With like, if you want to do a sustainless battle, or even if you do want to do with sustain, it generally helps a lot with getting all of those bonus heals. Stuff for Sayaka is also fantastic. Ow. These favorite horse. That one does a fuck ton of damage for no reason. Like for some reason the horse does like 3 times as much damage as all the other link rates. I don't know why they did that, but I guess it was because of, I think it was the first one or something. But yeah, that one is way too much fucking damage. Any of the battles worth pulling? They're all very similar in power, so ultimately you should roll for the characters that you personally want to roll for. So, like, don't let other people tell you who to roll for, just roll for whoever you think is powerful or whoever you like as a character. That's basically what I would say. That is what's worth pulling for. Gambatta yo. Okay, what else do we got? I think I want to be ending the stream somewhat soon-ish after doing these missions right here. Because... Oh, we haven't done that one yet. Yeah, we need to actually... Oh, in 3 rounds or less. I see that thing. I didn't even see that thing. I was like, did they say one twice right now? But yeah, because I have stuff to do today. Mostly working on videos. I'm always working on etc. videos, even when I'm not. Just always more. I haven't done Battler for this thing yet. But yeah, I think I'm going to do the Battler skips, of course. And then I'm going to end the stream. And then do Nightmare at some point later by myself. But yeah, how has everyone's anniversary overall been? Are you happy with what you've gotten from anniversary? Are you sad we didn't get anything else? Did you get things that you didn't expect or that you didn't even know you wanted, right? Were there things that surprised you, for example? Because I certainly was surprised. But yeah, Battler, of course, is just you skip everything, and that's Battler. Like nothing is happening here. We're gonna ding 131 during this. You like it by far really well. Nice. But yeah, we are about winding down for the day. We've done the score attack. So yeah, the score attack, you might think that to use, if you roll for her, Sumire for the score attack, but forest teams are not that great generally. Like, forest teams have very few characters that are like really fucking good, right? They can like carry the team or whatever. There's like Mummy and like, that's mostly it. As far as like absurdly good forest characters are out there, so the forest team kind of struggles. But if you do Dark Team against the Score Attack, or even Aqua Team, way better. Like, Aqua Team and Dark Team are way fucking better against the Score Attack, so Sumire is sadly kind of a bait. Because Sumire wants to have a Forest Team as much as possible. If you would add a character who would be Yu and Kure, like Kure and Yu. Yumina Yusa, or abbreviated Yu. But yeah, Kure and Yu is probably my 2 top choices. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna get both of them at some point anyway, so it's just a matter of time. Really just a matter of time. Battle, I think, also has way less nodes than the other difficulty, I think. Oh, this one has music. Nice. The Critical Witch Battle number 3. Great. Almost 131. Maximum Portrait. Okay, almost there. Still no 131, really? There we go. Ding, 131. Area boss. Oh, look at that, we skip it. And then the final boss. How are your pulls? My pulls were pretty good. We got A2 Sumire and A0 Fuuka in about 200 pulls and a bunch of other characters as well. So yeah, pretty good. Nice. Let's talk about the mem sparks. And the other 2 are from Nightmare, of course. Okay. But I would say I'm looking like that number right there. I'm about ready to call it. We've done all of this stuff. Nice. That was a challenge. Oh yeah, of course. What do we get? Oh, yeah, those things. Wait a minute, I didn't get them until now? Huh, weird. Oh yeah, we still have some keys. We still have some keys for Sumire and Fuuka. I totally forgot we have these. Well, I said I was gonna get some more ascensions on Fuuka anyway, so I guess we're gonna have some more rolls. Let's keep going. Let's see what we got. And there it is. And we got another Fuuka. That's easy. It's really that easy. Come on. That's how you get another Fuuka right there. Let's keep going. We have another Fuuka lined up right on the next one. And there's another Fuuka right there. There we go. That's not Fuuka. But it almost was. It almost was. And then we have one last Fuuka coming in right here. That's your Fuuka right there. There we go. No, it's Sumire, sadly. Well, that was it. Thank you everyone for joining. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, become a member today. Shout outs to my members. And yeah, thank you for hanging out. And I'm gonna be back rather soon actually, because I'm gonna be back on the 1st of April when we're gonna be doing the new endgame content. So see you guys until then. Bye.